here.
like it. But hey,
Yeah, we're
you
just
know what?
here.
If it's working, that's cool.
It's just, we're just here.
Yep.
And I keep on, asking Becky, but she's not, let's see. And I could have said something in Dee Dee's. There was an opportunity, but I
I
didn't.
think we're live.
I could have said at Dee Dee's that I was going live, but I didn't. I didn't.
Hey, Sophia.
Hey, hi, Sophia. Did you do your ugly? I don't see you're not posting your stuff on their Facebook, or if they are, I don't see it because I go through them and like everybody and make comments.
Yeah, I
What
saw
is,
you guys were doing some sort of a class thingy.
yeah, it's a freebie. It's a freebie from Louise Fletcher, and she just keeps on telling us that we're good. That's all,
That's cool.
basically. And we've had three assignments, and then two like live chats with her. Um,
Oh, wow.
and we, yeah. And the last one was to paint something ugly.
Paint something ugly. Hey, I think I've
Yes,
done that in here somewhere.
I did. I went online and found the look at this. Is this not ugly? I mean, this is ugly.
Oh, wow.
I had a blast doing ugly.
Yeah, you don't really have to worry about anything too much.
Well, I had to think about it. I actually went online to see which colors would really, really clash. Hi, Mary Lou. You're out saying hey, and then you're going to go spend some money. I know. Big spender. Now, don't spend over $1 now.
Yeah, don't spend it all in one thrift shop.
Right. And then I guess the other one the first one was more serious. The second one was to draw something, but use something mediums that you don't normally use, I think. And I enjoyed this, and that one was, and this could be an ugly. I did like an abstract lily with pastel. But, so I
That's cool.
did them on 2 pieces of paper. So, and I don't know. Today's is a live stream. Oh, you've been all over. Okay.
Oh,
Did you
wow.
did you go to that new place? I mean, Mary Lou, I think there was a new thrifting place you guys were going to go to. I don't remember whether you've gotten there yet or not. I couldn't remember. So it looks like Carol's going to paint, and
Well, that's because that's all I have handy at the moment.
I'm gonna rip. I'm gonna
I
have a
have
ripping
I
good
have
time.
to I still have to I was reorganizing and I still have to go through some stuff, so
Okay.
I
No,
have an
I haven't
area of
seen
my room
you.
that says
Yeah.
disaster.
Oh dear. No, I haven't seen any of yours, Safia, on that website on the Facebook thing. Oh, I know. I've seen them in my Facebook group. Yes, I have, but I haven't seen them in the taster, whatever. Oh, you went to Goodwill. Does your Goodwill have bins? Because I don't think mine has the bins. I feel like when you say the bins, you feel like the bends of your deep sea diving. I've got the bends because I've dove into the
Hi,
bins.
Gail.
It's interesting. Well, I'm gonna grab a handful of magazines. I've got too many. Hi, Gail. Good to see you. Um, I'm going to. Well, I'm going to open this just for. I bought. Hi, Janet.
Hey,
Love to.
Janet.
I bought Seth Apter material. This is his first go at material, and I bought all 6 of the things of his material.
Well, you can make yourself bigger so everybody can see you if you're sharing.
Okay, let me do that so you can see Seth's. I mean, I love Seth's sprays. That's the only other thing I have. And this is from Maddie Spectrum Arts. I mean, I just, again, It's not good when you have I've kind of had the blahs, no energy, not really wanting to do anything. And then Messenger. Why somebody send? Oh, that okay. Thanks, Safia. I'll look at that later. So I guess I shop. I never really thought of myself as a person that shops because I think I shop whenever, whether I'm feeling good or not. Hey, Pam.
Hey, Pam.
I am trying to open a package, and they don't want you to open them. And yeah, but I'm thinking of Colleen's making. She's got a regular official box, like a wooden curios box or whatever you want to call it, and she's doing Halloweeny stuff.
Yeah.
And I made I think I made one 2 years ago, and which I long threw away. And I made the box out of the wood shims,
Yep. Yeah, like a shadow box type thing.
Yeah, like a shadow box. But I added floors. Oh my God. Now I'm getting pissed. And I feel weak. Anyway, I thought I'd make another one. And I went online and saw some of the ones. I'm just going to use a cardboard box, and make the floors and mess around with it a little bit. Miriam has made a haunted house. Oh, I saw this beautiful haunted mansion that this woman made out of like empty milk cartons as the tower.
Oh, wow.
And just other boxes, like cereal layered type boxes. And she made this huge mansion with a tower and like 2 wings and a porch. It was amazing. And then
have you ever watched Nerd Forge?
Sounds familiar.
She makes a lot of stuff like that too, and she's pretty cool.
Well, then she covered it all in like cardboard, thinner cardboard. And then of course, then she did the windows with, sticks, and then she painted it all in black. It is amazing. And oh God. Jesus. I mean, this is ridiculous. I cannot get this open. Oh, it's the stickum. If I have a heart attack, you'll know. She died opening the package. You can sue the Postal Service.
Oops.
Whoa. And I thought this would be a good box. Okay, that was today's. Okay, all right, Safi, I'll read all that later. All right. Now, this is a partial order. Not all of it. I was waitlisted. All right. I got some sorry tape because I really don't have much. Is it tape or ribbon, right? Is it sorry? Is it considered? It's considered ribbon, right? Sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of like that if it's torn and small. And
yeah, isn't that a pretty color? And then I don't know what that is. And then I got these Jane Davenport Star Power ink. Like I need that, right? And let's see. And then I got a bunch of wobbles. Remember the wobbles? Oh, zooming out. The little wobbly things. She had a really good price on them. These are really expensive. I ended up making my own. So this was a good price on them. So they're fun. I added them to Callan's birthday card and made all his little monsters wobble. All right. And then the rest of my order is waitlisted. But here is the Seth stuff. Ooh, and well, not much of that. I was always hoping for more of that. That's not much of that at all, is it? Oh well. Ooh, look at this blue. Isn't that a pretty color? I do love my blues. Oh, I like that color. That's a pretty blue. Very pretty. And then I bought like a big bunch of it. I mean, a whole bunch of Sorry. I think it's Sorry. It's enough to wrap a mummy. I guess that's going to be waitlisted. But she was showing these, and there's like a whole bunch of these, and all the rest of the colors that I wanted were waitlisted. But look at that color. Isn't that amazing? So it's ink, obviously. Made in the UK. Jane Davenport. Oh, and it's called Jane's, I guess. And this is a watercolor ink. All right. But here, I love this sound. I'm sorry. And maybe, probably some of you find that annoying. Here's the Seth material. And Eileen Lyons was saying that the people that are creating Seth's material are the same company that makes Timmy's material.
Oh.
Which, you know.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Like,
that's what
it's
you do.
probably reasonably priced if he's doing everywhere. So
it's a half a yard. I just love this. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Journey. Oh, Journey. Could be the cover of my travel journal. Look at that. I really like this. Okay, so that's one. I have, for someone that doesn't sew, I have so much material. I have a whole like cedar lined chest, pretty much filled with material. Look at this. Ooh, look at this blues. Would you consider that a teal?
yeah, pretty close to a teal.
Okay. I like this too. Yeah. And it's called Free Spirit. I guess, oh, the Free Spirit is the name of the fabric company, I guess. So there's that one. Oh, thanks for putting Carol's channel in. Thank you.
Thank you, Janet.
This looks very much like Timmy material. I have Timmy material that looks like this, but it's oranges and blacks, but it has the same kind of checkers, you know, the same lines like. So this is very Sethy, right? Very muted. I like that though. So there's that one. I got them all. I'm one of those people, if there's a set, I'll buy the set. A sucker. Here's the other one. Very similar. Okay. And when I went grocery shopping, I asked for paper bags so I could make more paper bag journals. Huh. Looks like I got... How come I ended up with two of these? Was that a mistake? Because this is the first one, right? Like that. Oh no! Look, it's this black and white one, but in color. Okay, interesting. And then Storyteller. They're very similar. Okay. And there's not, I think there's enough to do like the big paper bag size, covers. Oh, I like this one too. I like them all. She sold these, and I don't know what. I mean, I don't know what material goes for. I know that the Timmy material that I bought at that little sew shop a couple of years ago was very expensive, and I didn't know what I was buying, in the sense that I didn't know how much I need. And I think I bought, oh, give me 3 yards or 2 yards. It was a lot of material, obviously, and it was expensive. So this was $6 for a half a yard, so it'd be $12 a yard. These are Seth Apter. These are Seth Apter's first attempt at creating fabric. So there's 6 here. And if you bought all 6, it was $6 for a half a yard. If you bought them individually, they were $6.50 a half a yard. So I saved a couple of bucks by buying them all. Yeah. Seth. Hi, Janice. So look out for that. I will be, more than likely, I'll be making journal covers with it, because it's not really enough to make clothing, Or, I said something about this on Sunday, I think, or maybe some other stream. I could take, if I took all of the material that I have and just cut it all into fairly even squares, even though the squares may not be the same size. And I could sew those all together some way, right?
Yep.
And make
all you have to do at the end is just square it up. That's all.
Just sew the ends of it. But inside I could have different sizes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
And then put a backing on them or whatever.
Yep. You could use an old sheet for the backing.
Oh, that's true. That would be, yeah. Because what I need here is something like something very light, because I don't.
Yeah, you don't even have to put anything in the middle. You could just use the sheet and then do straight lines for quilting, for stitching.
Oh, yes. Yeah, okay. So kind of box it out to keep it from.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I mean, that would be something fun to do, and use up a lot of that material. But the other thought I had is, remember I took that bag apart, that leather bag apart?
Yeah.
And I thought maybe that's what I should make. If I do a travel journal, I should do a Midori travel size, the Midori style journal. But not the passport size, but the long, the longer size, and do that with the leather. That would be a cool, and then if I could always take the travel papers out and put other papers in, and I would do the same type of, the stringing. It's not really, the stringing that the Midori style stringing, how you can take the papers out.
Bye, Sophia.
Bye, Sophia. All righty. I'm going to go grab a pile of magazines and rip away. And I'm working on my new feature for my Sunday streams are going to be my pet peeve of the week.
Ooh.
And I already have one. There may be more than one, depending on how the week goes,
No kidding.
Again, I live in Florida, and I got a letter from the Board of Electors.
Hi, Roy.
Hi, Roy. Wow, good to see you. How are things out on Long Island?
It's me, Carol, in the background. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Carol's here. Let me do this. Yeah, Carol's here. I was just showing off my Seth stuff. And look what you did while I was showing off my Seth material.
Yeah, sitting here drawing.
I made a drawing. And you finished your zine, right?
I did, and I had a heck of a time printing, so it's
Oh,
not perfectly folded, but it's done and it's mailed.
good for you. I've changed my story again. So I can't make up my mind whether I want a dancing cucumber, like a cartoon cucumber,
Uh,
or do I want my, dethroned princess picking cucumbers, or my migrant little girl cucumber picker hoping to win the solid gold cucumber that's worth its weight in gold. And then she gets a scholarship and goes to college.
huh.
But it's not funny, you know what I mean? It's serious. So,
Oh, oh, mine was funny,
yeah.
kinda.
Well, I try to, but the dancing cucumber would be funnier. But, and he would have, and gloves. So he would have like Mickey Mouse hands, because I've got, those are my cucumber smile and gloves. They are really easy. So he could have like the white Mickey Mouse gloves type of thing, and he could dance across 8 blocks with different emotions. And I actually made a cucumber stamp a while ago. I carved one. I didn't carve one. I made a foam stamp out of like a cucumber,
Oh,
and it's maybe too big, but if that's all it's on, see, it would go on here like so, and then I would have text around it. And I don't know whether I'd have room to put. I'd have to make, well, maybe, but that's it. It's not very elaborate. Let's see what it would look like, just out of curiosity. I need green though. I need green, right? Well, I guess, that would be funny. So Gail is stuck on the phone with her dad the past 10 minutes. So I'm muted. That's okay. Let's see. Oh, I know what I could use. So here's the finished thing from Sunday, if anybody didn't see it. Oh, I got to put this over here like so. Is that better? Kind of. How about Lucky Clover? Oh, that would be interesting. I could have the cucumber different colors, right? Depending on his mood, her mood, its
good.
mood.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking out loud for my zine. It seems like quite a few people have mailed theirs in, though. It's brilliant,
Yeah, like I said, I had printer issues at first, and then I couldn't get it to print without missing the border part, like words or getting cut off. And it's
Oh
like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to make a deadline. So then I readjusted everything. And when I did that, and then I printed everything out because I could see everything. And then when you folded it up, some didn't fold proper. So
no! Oh
it's like,
well,
oh, well, it's folded, it's on its way.
yeah. Well, well, poor JL. She ended up hand drawing all of hers.
I know. I was tempted to send Danny to the like Staples to print it out,
Right.
but it worked out. It was good enough.
That does look like a cucumber. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Really cool.
There it is. I like that. You could have like the little Mickey Mouse hands. You could wave. I don't know how many. I don't know how many fingers Mickey Mouse has. maybe. And then we could give him a. He would be happy and then sad, and then I could make them all different colors. That's a possibility.
Yeah. Give them
Does
different
Mickey
faces.
Mouse have 4 or 5? Hi, Angela. I don't
Hey,
think he's
Angela.
got. I don't know that he's got 5. I don't know. I'll have to check out Mickey and his digits. Hi, Jazzy. Okay. That's enough of that. Okay, let's go get some magazines. I will be right back. They're just over here.
They're just over there.
They're just over
Not that
here.
far away. Not that far away.
They're just here. Now, that was one of my pet peeves on Sunday. I got a letter from Vogue telling me that it was time for me to renew my subscription, right?
Oh.
And then I looked at my subscription label and it expires 2025.
Oh, wow. So they wanted you to renew way in advance.
Yeah, I think they do that just to. And I've been getting, oh, I got this scam. I've been a lot of scams lately, more than ever before for me, you know. I got one, and it was supposedly from Amazon.
Oh, you got that one?
Telling me that my Prime membership had expired.
Oh, wow.
And I went, what? And I'm thinking, well, that can't be right. They would never allow that to happen. There would be some sort of email, right?
You would think.
And Roy is saying, Carol, you sent me a most wonderful slow speech about Rise. I am finally getting around to framing it and hanging it in my
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, that's so
lovely.
nice, Roy.
Oh, that's great. So I went on.
Yeah, you remember that when I had a bunch of those that were going out.
Yeah, that's great. Super.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah. And framing it, that's awesome. So I went to my Amazon account, right? And I clicked on, account and all of that. And my Prime doesn't expire until January.
Huh.
And then, it says hi. And then it has this picture of a happy family watching Prime, TV or Prime, whatever. I'm thinking and then I looked at and it wasn't that the email stuff and everything was kind of like not super sharp. And then this is on me, and I know better. I looked at it, right? And they hadn't spelled Amazon correctly. And that's usually the giveaway. And that's the first thing you should check is whether everything's spelled correctly. And I didn't do that. I didn't follow my own advice. And they hadn't spelled Amazon correctly. And that's a dead giveaway. But I reported it to Amazon, which was not easy to find where you're supposed to report that stuff. And
I usually just go into the chat thing and.
Yeah. And to find a phone number for them, forget it. That's just, I had to go online and Google to get a phone number. Of course, they always say they're busy. And I think that they maybe have one person working. Now, whenever I have talked to them on the phone, they've been very helpful. Oh, that's good. Did you read what Roy said? Read what he's saying. He's talking to you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. An online burnout. Yeah. Understood. Absolutely.
Yeah, I know that feeling, Roy. You just, with everything going on, that sometimes it's really hard to get that old mojo going, or incentive. I wasn't doing anything, and Anne messages me and she says, "Are you going live with me? Because otherwise, I probably would have just sat here."
Yeah.
Because you get into that
Yeah.
mode of I just don't want to do nothing.
Well, I didn't even tell anybody. You know what I mean? I didn't even want, because I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew that I was going to go, and so I invite
Yeah.
them. This is a look at this. Isn't that cool? In Vogue magazine, a cow and a little knight and shining armor. There we go. That's a keeper. Become more discerning now when I'm looking at magazines. I like her expression. I don't know what it is. Bored? I don't know. And that's a pretty blue. See, I have to be careful. The next thing you know, I'll have 3/4 of the magazine harvested.
Oh,
You got to have a straw, bales of straw, hay bales, right? You got to have those. Ooh, black and white dude. No, 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 no. Vogue World London. Nope. Ooh.
yeah, it's been kind of quiet here for doing stuff. All I've been doing is just tinkering, like at night,
Okay.
sitting in bed and just sketching or watching TV.
You
And then
used.
I crocheted a couple of miniatures, and
Oh,
I'm going to turn them into earrings.
oh, cool. That sounds like fun. Crocheted earrings.
Yeah.
I saw Johnny did. I almost got it. She made that. Have you seen the typewriter jewelry that she's made from the old typewriter keys?
No, I haven't
Oh,
actually.
they
I
are.
haven't I haven't been around a whole lot on YouTube.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yes and no.
Yeah, it's all right.
What I have been doing though is been um I took an online bookkeeper's course.
Woohoo!
And I'm going to take H&R Block's course for,
Excellent.
for doing taxes and stuff like that.
Good for you. That makes, yeah.
So I've been studying.
Oh, oh, that's very productive, though. I think that's very good. And all I've been doing, taking courses online and, painting ugly pictures.
You and everybody else.
Yeah. Well, it's free.
Well, that's what you have to do because you figure how much money you put out for all the courses. Now, granted, they're nice and all the artists want to make money, the teachers.
Right. Well, yeah, because they have to make a living too. I get
But
that. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But uh, you can't buy everybody's. It's really hard.
And Wonderlust is up again,
I
for
saw
the,
that.
and do I get it? I don't know. I mean, it's $99. And it's a lot of art for $99 when you figure it's like literally 52. There's a new one every week with a whole plethora of artists, and it doesn't go away. I now if I buy this one, I will have 22, 23, and 24.
Oh,
I've only done a handful of them, but but the nice thing about it is you can cherry pick, a
yeah, and
small
do
amount
what you want to do
right.
anytime,
Yeah.
anytime.
And they're there forever. I guess in the olden days you had to download them, but now they're accessible. And so if you want to watch so and so do whatever, and that's what they're doing, then you can go just pick up that one.
Yeah.
So I probably will get that, but I'm not going to get the Toby loose sketch course or the Ian Finley, because they are really. But I had fun doing that, and I bought. Did you see? I bought Ian Finley's little Urban Sketcher to go cards.
No,
Did you
I
see?
didn't. See, this is my nighttime nighttime
Yeah,
doodle.
that's relaxing.
Just playing around.
So here's his cards.
Oh yes, I think you've had that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Are they? I was so tempted.
they are really, really nice. I mean, am I going to go outside and use them? Probably not. But I could
It
sit.
is Roy. Roy says during the height of the pandemic, he depended on live streams to keep connected with real people. Now we are getting back to seeing in person live people. It's a bit difficult to balance. It is. It
Yes.
is because, you want to get out, but you don't want to miss what's going on either.
It's funny that you should mention that, Roy, because I'm a big fan of Paula Poundstone and her podcast. Nobody listens to Paula Poundstone. And she was talking about that just yesterday because they always have a guest speaker on, and it was a cognitive psychologist was this woman's title. And she was talking about depression, and Paula was talking about this striking the new balance between being sequestered basically and now being out and making that adjustment, being in public again. And it is it is striking a new balance.
It is because when you're alone for so long and then you do get to go out, it's like, wow, it can be overwhelming, but
Mhm.
it's like you're seeing a whole new world after being
Yeah,
in.
yeah, it is absolutely. Who's dinging me?
So I was practicing caricatures too.
Ah, yes, those are fun.
And then noses and
Hmm.
eyes. This is my nighttime doodles.
Yeah, that's true. Gail saying COVID numbers are going back up. Doesn't help.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
I see more and more people with masks on. I went to the grocery store yesterday, and there was a guy there trying to get the most recent COVID vaccination, and they said that he was not. It was too soon.
The hub day.
Hubba hubba day. I like that. And I like, instead of calling it hump day, I like that much better, Becky.
It's a
Hubba
hub
hubba.
day, yes.
Oh, call it hub day.
Yes, that's what you did.
Oh, did I? Oh my God.
Yeah, you called it hub day.
Oh, well, I did that on purpose. Just saying. No, I didn't. Well, maybe that was subconscious, right? I like hubby. Does that sound like me? Yep. Well, I'm surprised I didn't do it back. I could have spelt it backwards, it could have been, hump spelt backwards. That would have been more like me, right? With my dyslexia. But yeah, I noticed that too, that it was more people have masks on. I should be good because I just had COVID. So they said I'm good for what? Well, who knows, right?
Mm.
They said November, which will be here before you know it because it's September. I can't believe it's
It
September.
is. Yes.
Look at all this lavender. Oh, isn't that pretty?
Time is flying.
It is. Oh, that should go. That's going to go in my black and white journal because I like the black and white. And she's holding a goose or a duck or something. But that'll go in the black and white. I've got to read. I have to redo my black and white journal. I'm afraid I need to take it a pack or do something else.
Oh.
Yes, that's what the pharmacist said. He said it was going to be available, I don't know, in the next couple of weeks. Look at the poodle. Across the pond here, the guy's got 2 poodles. I think they're poodles. They could be, what's that cross between a poodle and a labradoodle or something? It's a cross, it's a mixture. Because it looks like a poodle, but maybe it is a poodle. But it's got these big, fluffy tails. I would trim the tail. Caroline Wozniacki packing her bags and bringing her family for a triumphant return to tennis U.S. Open. Well, good for her. Ooh, look at that peacock. Huh. You see the scowl on this little guy? He's not looking too happy. He said, Mom, you're holding me by the crotch. I don't like that. All right. I don't know who that dude is. I was going to say something about. Oh, I started to talk about Florida. I got a letter from the Florida Board of Elections.
Oh.
And they have decided that from now on, if you want to vote by mail, you have to register every year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Only in Florida. I mean, it's not hard, but you have to go online. You heard schools were closing already, but I forgot where, Eastern United States. Yeah. No, every year. Every year. You have to go and re-register every year. If you want to vote by mail. And I'm lazy. I've come to enjoy voting by mail. I mean, my polling place is just down the road. I know, isn't that ridiculous? But
I'll be right back.
Okay. But that's so Florida. That's just so Florida. Oh, wow. Is that a pink surfboard? Oh, it is. Dior Masson surfboard. They don't have a price. Oh, look at that. See, I like those little things too. Yeah, this is a good. I'll cut that out. You can't take it all, though, you know? Ooh, I like that too. But Prada shoes. Oh. How many of you have seen the movie The Devil Wears Prada? Is it Prada or Prada? No, Prada. I love that movie. And I am so not into fashion. I've seen that movie 3 times. Okay, so that's Vogue. That now I'm done with it. And that was the August 23 edition. You should see the September one. It's about yay thick. Okay, now AD. Aaron Lauder in Palm Beach. Of course, she's in Palm Beach. Where else would she be? And Van Cleef always has beautiful stuff. I like their little, they have a little ladybug that's really cool. Oh, I love watches. Ooh. Well, that's good. I like castles and buildings too. So we'll take that. And there's the Tiffany blue. I love that. It's a nice blue. When I look at AD, I think, who gets to live in those places? Very lucky people. Well, I don't know whether they're lucky or not, but probably most of them worked very hard to get to that point. Reinterpreting history. I've seen this picture in lots of places, but I like this whole composition right here with that wooden bird in the blue. And look at this. Henry meets Kronos. Yeah, I like plumbing. This is these folks here. Oh, you can see this Quest Royal Fine Arts. If you email them and request their catalog, they send you a gorgeous catalog, several of them. Oh, wow. I'm waiting for a return call from Vogue. They are doing a piece on manscaping, and I'm up for that before. Oh, right. Yeah, every time. But they send these gorgeous catalogs out. And twice a year, they actually send out a hardcover catalog for free. Manscaping. Well, you must remember when it was it Burt Reynolds? Joe Namath? Didn't Joe Namath do a spread in Cosmopolitan? I think he had pantyhose on or something, and it was just everyone was aghast. Oh my God! I saw poor Joe Namath do a reverse mortgage commercial. Man, he's looking rough. Oh my God. I mean, he was not an attractive man to begin with, but boy, he has not aged well at all. Poor Joe. Broadway Joe. Like that. I don't like it enough. See, I've got a thing for bicycles, but all right. I've got to be a little bit more discerning, you know.
I may have to run upstairs again. They'll close the door when the dogs let themselves in.
Okay.
They do. Loka can. Tuzo taught Loka how to open the door. So now he'll sit there and she'll jump up and push the handle down on the door and open the door so they both can come in.
Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. It's
brilliant. So when I hear the door, I've got to run upstairs and shut the door.
Okay, all right. That picture that you posted of the two of them sleeping together. Oh, that was so cute.
Yeah, they're good buddies. Hi, Nettie. Hi, Barbara.
Hi, and Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Yeah, I know that was one of your concerns, how they were going to get along, and it turned out not to be a problem at all.
Oh, no. They're like two peas in a pod.
It was love at first sight.
Gail, yes, we have tried that multiple times to get her to turn around and push the door, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Wouldn't that be cool? You could turn them.
I think Barbara. Yeah, it would be really nice because it's not hard for her to shut the door
Right.
because it shuts pretty easy. So
Yeah. That would be funny though. Well, it's nice that they can let themselves out.
well, I leave them out, but they let themselves in
Oh, I get you. I had asked backwards. Gotcha. Of
because
course
she'll
I.
jump up and push the door open, and then I
Okay.
have to go and shut the door. And to have a peanut butter on the inside. Yeah, that's a good
Uh-huh. Oh, is that what you do? Okay.
idea.
So peanut butter's the bribe, huh? Ooh, that's cool.
My Schmicky arrived, my 6 colors.
Ooh.
And I have to say, they are the most creamiest paints.
Let me see. Well, that's not them.
Nope.
Let
And
me
I
see.
put them in my little micro palette.
Oh, wow. Isn't that adorable?
That's what I used on here.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, they're really, really cool.
They
Babies.
they look like they remind me of Daniel Smith.
Yeah, I was going to put my Daniel Smith in my little portable palette, but
Yeah.
I remember I made this
Yeah.
and I put my um, Paul Rubin granulating and my Daniel Smith in this.
Okay. All right.
I was
Well,
gonna put it in the other palette, but
that's nice. I have to read. Gail said we had a neighbor, Jack Russell, that would jump up at our gate to our backyard and was able to unlatch the gate and let our two Sitsus out, and
oh no.
they'd all take off. Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh, right.
Oh my god. Richback learned how to open the door. We always had a package of Frankfurters handy to run around tossing Franks. Oh my god.
Here's a
That's
hot dog for
hysterical.
you and a hot dog for you.
You,
All the
I
dogs
hear
in the
you,
neighborhood, but
little
the
you.
one he wanted didn't come back.
I hear you, little Ridgeback. You. I had a neighbor. I had a neighbor that had a Springer Spaniel named Jumper, and he was a jumper. He just jumped all the time. And I was out. I'd gone out to light the grill, and I was going to cook a steak for dinner. Never thinking anything of it at all. And I had the steak on a platter on a little bench by the grill. I went in the house to get something, and when I came out, there was Jumper running down my driveway with the steak in his mouth.
Oh wow.
He took our dinner. He was yelling, "Jumper!" Of course, his owner thought that was very funny. I did not think so. I mean, it was like a nice sirloin. And the guy that said, well, he got it away from Jumper. He said, you can wash it off. And I said, no, you can have it. I mean, you could wash it off. See, some of these, if I really gave it some thought, you'd have like maybe a big animal, but I can't think about making the collage. You know what I mean? I just have to harvest, bring on the harvest moon. So I like this bunch of bowls here. And I love any cityscape. Let's see. Oh, look at that house.
Hi, Deb.
Hi, Deb. There she is. Where is this? 1920 Berkeley. Okay. It's good to see you. We're just chilling. I'm harvesting. And Carol's painting. And we're just catching
Just
up.
tinkering.
Roy's here. And we're catching up on old friends. And Gail's here. And Nettie. And so it's really nice. Very nice just to chat amongst ourselves, so to speak. that used to be a line, right?
Yeah.
It was a Saturday Night Live thing, right? And she said, "I'm feeling verklempt," and discuss something amongst yourselves or something like that. I mean, it's one of their little routines. Ooh. Brought to you by those who drink it. Now I have well, I can cut those dudes out. This is on hard. Ooh. Traveler, the Amalfi Coast, the Eternal Appeal, Indonesia, South Dakota, and Japan. It's always an interesting combination of places that they highlight. And every magazine that I've used so far today, it opens up with this ad. This is it. This is the one. This one has nice, I like Travel Magazine.
Deb's having some spaghetti and us for lunch.
Okay, all righty. We had a big discussion at Dee Dee's this morning about pizza. Cold or hot for breakfast? Thick, thin?
I like a medium pizza.
Yeah. I like this. I like cold pizza for breakfast, but hot, obviously, pizza for dinner.
Yep.
And I like the really super extra thin New York pizza. New York. Oh, okay, Barbara. Well, thanks for stopping in. Nice to see you. Uh-oh.
Enjoy your supper.
Summer finally arrived. Does that mean it's hot? I don't know whether. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Oh, that was interesting. One of the guests on Nobody Listens to Paula Poundstone's podcast was the guy that is in charge of the Golden State Bridge and maintenance of it. And it was very interesting. He was talking about they have somebody, literally, there's a crew of painters that are painting literally 365 days a year. They're painting that bridge because it's so big. They start and then they constantly spot check, and they're always looking for rust and repairing rust and painting. But it's so big that they just, as soon as you get done, it's time to do it again.
Start again.
Yeah. Yes, 30 degrees and a heat wave warning. Now, 30 degrees Celsius would be what? High 70s?
Thank you, Janet.
I don't know. It's a very cool, it's 86 here.
It's cooler here today, too.
Oh, I take it back. It's 89, which is more.
53 with smoke, and I've been having it rough the past couple days because there's been a lot of smoke, and I've it's been an inhaler week.
Oh. Well, they were saying this has been the worst year for pollution and stuff, because the air quality's been the worst ever.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. How would you like to do this? It's called the Paul Gauguin Cruises. Now, Gauguin, he's the one that went to Tahiti, right? The artist that painted in Tahiti?
I don't know. Oh, I have to go. I'll be right back. I gotta go shut the door.
It is Tahiti. He was the one that painted Tahiti. So this is a cruise that, wow, that would be cool. Oh, okay. Early morning. Now it's supposed to cool down. Okay. Well, that's good. See, we never get thunderstorms in the morning. It's late afternoon. And the moisture builds up along the coast. And then we get clobbered. And now again, there's a Lee is out in there. High 80. Oh, okay, that is hot for you guys. There's a monster hurricane that's out in the middle of the Atlantic that is brewing, and I hope continues to just go northward. I love this. And I have cut this out, and I have this in so many. I have this picture. I just wish this wasn't here. I always have to put something over that. And I've used this too. You can buy that. And I will pull this out again. Remember I was telling you folks I used to get those cruise catalogs after years? Our old fart senior group. Oh, okay. Very cool. I told you, Roy, we used to go to, when I was a kid, my parents had a boat, and we lived in, after my parents moved from Wanto, they moved to East Islip, and we used to go over to Fire Island Pines and spend the weekend in Fire Island Pines. And then I lived in Sayville for a while, and a lot of people from New York City would take the train out from New York City and then take the ferry over to Fire Island for the weekend. But Fire Island Pines, there's no automobiles at all. I mean, it's just boardwalks and little wagons and such. Yeah. Oh, it was hot there too. Yeah. So we spent a lot of time on Fire Island Pines. I forgot about that. This other couple, friends of my parents, we'd go out. Oh, look at that. Those Deb's here. Is that a pickleball paddle? That's hard to say. Is that a pickleball paddle? Bye, Gail. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, no. You wouldn't recognize the Pines. It's like a billionaire's ghetto. Oh, that's too bad. It was very, very, very quaint. Because I'm talking like late 1960s. So that's a long, long time ago. So obviously things have changed. I don't know whether Deb's still here. Deb, look up. Is that a pickleball?
Looks like ping pong, she says.
Oh, it is ping pong? Okay. It just seemed with the strap on it, and it seemed bigger, that I thought maybe it was a pickleball paddle. Well, I like them. I was telling everyone that Tom Brady has bought into a professional pickleball team.
Oh,
yes, with a Belgium tennis player or something or other. Oh, I like these. I've cut out a whole bunch of these. I love this. I like this type of graphic. You know, this is really fun. And this is a really good podcast too, Women Who Travel. I used to be that woman, I guess. Thanks to my dad. I don't know whether I'd want to stay in an ice hotel. I know, that's what I thought. Okay. My son and daughter-in-law went to Finland this year. It was a trip that they had planned pre-COVID, and so they were just now finally getting around to making the trip, and they really loved it.
That's nice.
Grilled octopus. Okay. Ooh, you gotta have the Eiffel Tower, right? Yep. Need something to climb on the side of it, like King Kong or somebody like that, right? Oh, there's Notre Dame. We need Quasimodo. Isn't Quasimodo? Wasn't Quasi the name of the Hunchback of Notre Dame? No, Dame. Quasimodo, played by not Charles Dickens, Charles Lawton.
Bye,
Oh.
Angela.
Bye, Angela. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling here today. Nothing exciting. Nada. See, I like the cars and the tree. Look, there's some pizza. Pizza. Good old pizza. Becky said they have a place where they go where they can sit there and watch them toss the pizza. I used to love that
That's
as a
cool.
kid. We used to
Long
go.
time ago, I used to work in a pizza place, and they did it that way. It was kind of fun to watch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, there's a place we went to as a kid. When I was a kid, and they had a big glass window, and you could watch the guy toss the pizza. And as a kid, I was always so mesmerized, like, why isn't he dropping that? Why isn't that landing on his head? Mount Rushmore. Oh, look at that sky. Wow. We must be in Utah now. Yeah, that's a good one too. Woo! And now we're in, where are we? Japan. Yeah, now we're in Japan. We went from Mount Rushmore to Japan. Woo. Sail away. See, look at that. That's good. See, that would be fun to draw just with all the lines, and I might do that urban sketching. I think I'll take those cards, right? And I will sit
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'll sit in my chair and pretend I'm outside. Okay. Well,
Enjoy your nap.
enjoy your nap. Thanks for stopping by, Roy. It's so good to see you. Really awesome to see you. As always. Aw. So nice to see people when we haven't seen them in a while.
It is.
Oh, there's a Komodo dragon. Ugh. Oh, let me show you. If I can get out of here. You throw stuff on the floor, and then when you back up, you need a beep, beep, beep when I back up. And I gotta remember what I did with my phone. It's not plugged in. Where is it? I'll show you. Oh, here it is. I've been telling people, and I think maybe Nettie, somebody said, well, have you videoed it? I have a lizard, one of the Florida lizards, that when I go into the bathroom at night and turn on the light, the lizard shows up, and because the light attracts the bugs, and I can watch the lizard run around and grab the bugs. And I'm assuming it's the same lizard. She had 2 eggs. You can see the eggs in her little body. And now she's laid the eggs because, either that or it's a different lizard, but I don't know. But this lizard doesn't have any eggs in its body. Okay, I'll do that. But I did video it last night. see. I'll show it to you. Let me see if you can see that. Let me start it. How do I start it? You see her?
Oh, wow. He looks like a little ghost.
I know. Isn't that something? She's going to move one more time, I think. And then she'll be out there. And there she goes.
Oh, my gosh.
And then she goes over to the other side. You can't really see her, but yeah. And then Lily sits there and just like is watching her like,
Oh, yeah. Let me go catch that thing.
yeah. There she is at the top again. Let's see. You can see. Oh, there. She's going to move in a second. Whoops.
Hi, Johnny. Junk Journal Shop.
We're just watching a Florida lizard run up and down the window in my bathroom. I'm sure she's got a whole bunch of them too.
Only Anne would be happy to have lizards reproducing in her bathroom. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm happy that she's outside and not inside. Yep. So, and that's the one that Lily goes just sits there, and her eyes get real big, and then she sees it a couple of times. Oh, I'm sure the puppy chases it all day long. Yeah. I'm not happy that she was reproducing in my bed. I'm just saying that she had some eggs. I mean, it's got to be the same lizard.
That's just crazy.
And the eggs are pretty big. Say the eggs were maybe the size of my fingertip, and there was two of them. You can see almost how transparent she is in that lighting, and definitely you can see the eggs in her.
That's just amazing. As long as they're outside, I'm okay with
Right.
it.
I'm fine. Yes, they can be outside. Don't particularly care for them. And my mother, God bless her, they did not faze her in the least. And I don't know why I get so squeamish about them, because they're harmless and they are kind of cute. But my mother, when there'd be a lizard in the house, she would very calmly walk over to the lizard, and she always had a Kleenex. Always had a Kleenex, and she'd take her Kleenex out and pick the lizard up with the Kleenex.
Oh, wow.
And then carry it outside and let it go. And I'd go, there's a lizard. And she'd just go pick it up and put it outside. And, then one of their defenses is if you grab them by the tail, their tail snaps off.
That's scary.
And then it grows back. Or you do see, hi, Angie. I have seen several lizards, that are tailless. They've lost their tails in some sort of battle. And I was over at Johnny's too, and ended up with a lot of tin boxes. I bought two and I won one. And I've seen that. I've actually bought that bark from Williams Sonoma. That's one of their Christmas, their peppermint bark, BARK, and they have a dog on the tin. It's one of their Christmas items from Williams Sonoma. The reason why I bought that one, Johnny, is because of the book. It had a Harvard Classic book inside of it, and that's what I really had my eyes on. So it hasn't arrived, but I know it's on its way. I was telling I got my Seth Apter material, and yes, and I bought I can't even say it. I bought a gaming computer. Do I need a gaming computer? No, I do not need a gaming computer, but there it is. Nitro 5. So I will be setting that up this afternoon. because I am a casual gamer. That's what I found out I am. I'm a casual gamer, according to all the reviews. I like that. It's so big. Oh, Chanel. That's a pretty yellow. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, it is. Isn't it good stuff? The other thing I get from Williams Sonoma is their blue cheese, Stilton from Stilton, England, and it comes in a nice, and it comes in a crock. And I was thinking of you, Johnny, because you save those tins and you sell them, and I have all of these crocks that the Stilton comes in. Hi, Andrea, and I don't know what to do with them, and they're beautiful. I've got salt, I've got like sea salt in one, and I have sugar in one, and I have Q-tips in one, and I have floss sticks in one, and then I've got others that I have nothing in. I just can't throw them out though, because they're beautiful porcelain. Oh, you had those little lizards, yeah. Where if the tail came off, it would grow back. Yeah, you avoided them. Oh no! Oh, that's awful. Deb said her friend would stomp them and then I would cry. Why would you? Oh, gross.
Yeah, that's sad.
Oh, that is the worst. I would stomp on her. God, why would you harm that? That is, yeah, that's a very pretty. Let me make you big so people can see your dragonfly.
Oh, I'm just tinkering. This is just my play around journal.
Right. Let me figure out.
That's fine. We're good. We're close. And then I did
drag over. I don't know how to. Wait a minute. Let me try this.
The big one with the two little ones.
Okay, that's full screen. Is that bigger or not?
No.
No.
You got to go to the big one with the two little squares, the two little side squares.
Let me see. The big one.
Yeah, it has the one big square with two little windows with it.
See, I only have a big one and then two little ones and two little ones.
Really?
I don't have that. I know which one you're talking about. Let me see.
Yeah, because the one where you had to slide them over.
Yeah, that's not here. Let's see.
Huh.
There's no sliding. Wait a minute. There's a little arrow here. Drop down arrow. Ah, see, there's a drop down arrow. Okay, so I take the big one
with the two little ones.
With the two little ones, and then slide that over.
You have to click on it first.
Oh, click on it.
There you go. Now you slide it over.
Now I slide you over. No.
Yep.
Oh, now I slide it over. See, there's no, but that's not me. That's the wrong person.
I'm over on the side.
Okay.
There you are.
Oh, wow. Ooh, that was not easy.
I'm just playing with some new watercolor. Well, I've had them before, but I sent all my tubes to my daughter, so I got myself some replacement tubes.
Oh,
yeah. I was just doing this.
It's lovely. And then you started on that.
Tinkering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just all kinds of doodles. This is my nighttime doodle book.
That's great. That's wonderful. Yeah. I have a little doodle book too, but I've been doodling, and I love those. Those are caricatures, right?
Yeah.
Seagull.
Yeah.
We did that seagull thing. Remember that mixed media seagull thing we did?
Oh yes, a long time ago.
Yeah.
This one I did while I was watching Painting Along with the the Art School Live, Eric Rhodes on Art School Live. Jim McVicker was the artist, and I painted his still life while he was doing oils. I did watercolor.
Oh, how lovely. How lovely.
And
Oh,
one of the pups was sleeping. It's just
Yeah.
a quick sketch.
yeah. Sketchbooks are fun.
Yeah, this
I'll
is a
do two.
Moleskine watercolor paper.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like your little, your little cubes, blocks, and
Yeah, had to do something.
yeah. Use your little house on a hill. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I've been doing. Nothing much, just relaxing in the evening and tinkering.
Well, that's fine. I mean, that's the most important thing, just to tinker away. I've been copying as I watch TV.
You can
In
make
my
yourself put us up again.
back together again. Let's see. Exit full screen, then
I treated myself to a Twisby.
very good for you. I have that in blue, I think. I have the blue one. Is that this
Yeah,
Twisby?
this is the bold nib
That's the way to go.
because it works easier on the watercolor paper.
Yes. Yeah. I only have 2 gold nib pens. All the rest of those I only have 2. I've been sketching. What I've been doing is and I guess it's practice, right? You know, whatever you
Yep.
can do, it's practice. And so I've been copying. Get over there, Lordy. This guy's style it's just so outrageous. I love the way
Who's that?
I mean, look at this woman. Look at this. Is she not beautiful?
Whose book?
His name is Felix Skeinberger. And I have 2 of his sketchbooks. But I love this sketch of this woman. It's woman selling tissues at night in Beyoğlu, Istanbul.
Oh wow.
But just look at the face. I mean, look at
I like Toby's urban sketching, Ian Finley, and then
I like
I had gotten this.
Yeah. Oh, you did buy that. Yes. That's in my basket to get. Enjoy Your World. Yep. Yep. This guy is just, I mean, I love the character. Look at the cop.
Yep.
Hi,
Beth.
Hi, Beth. So I've been literally copying these sketches into my book.
Oh, that's cool.
I did this guy here. Now,
Andrea says she loves that you describe yourself as a casual gamer. We are constantly unfolding.
Yes, we are.
And Andrea singing.
Yeah. That's good. So I've been journaling in a composition notebook. That's what just a composition notebook, And then I write on one side again with, and then I've collage with fountain pen, which bleeds through. And then I collage. This is like junk mail I received.
Oh.
And then that's junk mail. And then I know the ink is going to bleed through, and then I cover it up with stuff. And so it becomes very colorful. But I'll show you some of those. See, there she is. I love her so much. And I did the cop. And, and that's a street. That's one of, I just love the way the caricatures that he does. They're just so, look at this pirate. Isn't he cool? And then all the pins.
Oh, yep. Yeah, that's what I wanted to start doing, was sitting and drawing my pens and stuff, and just to fill in like on the other sides of my watercolor.
Yeah.
This one was just pencil
These
sketch.
are all his doodles. And then I started collaging on this. And sometimes I glue the pages together. But this is one of those 50-cent composition.
Oh, I don't think anything's 50 cents up here anymore.
No, I don't think these are 50 cents anymore. I think that's just when school is.
The sales that come about.
But I found this is great. This was on Traveler magazine. I thought that would be perfect for it says the gold list. I thought that was kind of a cool thing. And there's them. Yeah. So I've got people were showing their journals. I would love to, and I've got, oh my gosh, I've got a shitload of these because I've been journaling in these for the most part. And every once in a while, I will treat myself to a regular, like a journal.
Yeah.
But I keep on going back to these composition notebooks. But
yeah, because they're less intimidating.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's it.
Because if you go and you get like a Moleskine or one of the other ones, it's like, well, what if I don't like my picture? And in the beginnings, like these were not, and I just was drawing what was on my wall and testing pens.
And I'm just, just copying. I mean, it's just practice, and to hopefully just.
But like what Dee Dee says a lot of the time is, just put something on the page, because then you get over that. Oh, it's not new anymore.
Right. Yep. So I love all of these. I've done this one. I've done this guy before, but I just love this guy. And if you look really closely, he's got little itsy bitsy arms right here. See his little hands and his little teeth and little nose. He's adorable. And then he's got this little dude. I mean, I just love this guy's his sense of humor, and the text is really very interesting. I mean, the text is just to read. I love her. Again, the facial expressions that he gets, even though these are not traditional portraits of people, right? You wouldn't call that a traditional, but there's an expression, and an emotion, for me at least, looking at her face. I mean, I feel like I almost know this woman. I know a woman, I know somebody who has an attitude.
She's similar to somebody, yeah.
Or the attitude that the picture, there's an attitude, and I know that attitude. Probably in several different people have, that attitude that he's captured. I think he captures the attitude of a lot of these people, The cat, let's see. But just look.
and you just have fun with it.
Yeah. I mean, look at this, with the legs crossed and the hands around the knees. I mean, it's almost like, okay, I know that person, But anyway. Oh, look, I haven't been this far back, but look, there's a kitty with one of the collars of shame or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but I like this guy a lot, and I've got his other. And the other book is more of a desert textbook, because in here, I mean, for me, he describes, technique, and what colors, if you're putting together your own first paint tin, what colors you should have in there,
Oh, yes.
Yes. Like two yellows, and then he talks about mixing color with glazes. So this is
that's the same guy.
Yeah, the same guy. Felix Steinberger. So yes, Becky is telling everybody what we've decided. We've kind of going to try to do this. Uh, we both were there at Dee Dee's this morning, and she made really cute little journals. And she used cardstock, two pieces of cardstock glued together, and then covered them with fabric, and then strips of I think that was watercolor paper in the inside, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember now what type of paper. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. We'll start, or thereabouts. And if you're not a member, just go over there. There's 2 questions that you have to answer. Oh, and the actual pages in the journal are cardstock. Okay. And she had a lot of fun, and it was fun watching her. And Becky said, gee, that would be something fun that we could slap around tomorrow. No, it's not a live. It's a private, it's a private room where we can talk. You don't have to type any text in. We are talking. We can hear one another. If you don't want to be seen, you can just show your hands or nothing.
Or turn your camera off. But yeah, you can aim your camera to the desk.
Right. But we're talking, and we're talking live, and it's not recorded. Okay, yeah, and it's in my room. I have a Facebook group, I guess. It's called Ann's Art Hangout, I think, or something like that. And and there's usually 5 or 6 of us in there, and people come and go. It's unbelievable. I'll be in there and I'll go, I got to go get a haircut. I'll go get a haircut. And like last week, I got a haircut. And I checked the room before I drove home to see whether anybody was still in the room. And it showed me that everyone was still in the room. So I just kept my phone on, and I filmed as I drove, which was probably not a good idea, but I was driving down the road so people could see what it looks like where I live. And I got home and we hung out some more. I mean, I've left and come back. Other people have left and come back. It's one of those, it's very fluid. I think that's a good word. Or what you have to ask to get the questions, or what you have to ask to get the answers you seek. No, it's really easy. I mean, it's like, I think what one question is, you have to promise to be nice, and you have, do you promise to be nice? And the answer is yes. I'm giving you the answer. And then the other question is, what kind of art do you like to do? And you could say all kinds of art. That would be correct. And either Becky or I, normally it's Becky because she's really good, and she'll let you in, and then you're in. And then tomorrow, when I open the room at about 10 o'clock, you
10
should
Eastern.
get 10 Eastern. Yes, you should get a notice. And because when I open the room, that invitation goes out to all the members in the group. Everyone should get
a notification. It'll show up.
Yeah, it's best if you can to do it on a computer. I know a lot of folks do it on a phone, but I think it's best on a computer.
Yeah, so you can see the pictures easier of everybody.
Yeah, it gets really tiny if it's on a phone. And then I guess some people have been, I mean, Ruth came on her iPad last week, so maybe they fixed that. Initially, you couldn't use an iPad, at least. No, you couldn't, but now you can. Okay. I show up in Facebook as Gail Shore. Okay. Oh, yes, you're already a member?
There you go.
Okay, not a problem. Yeah, we've had a lot of people join, but never have really come to the room, which I can understand, but it's very laid back. Very laid back. We get to watch Deb make all of the wonderful, Deb makes wonderful things that are sold on quiches, and we get to see her make them.
We get the
live.
preview.
We get to see the preview, yes. And she is Becky was making dresses, and but we're gonna try. I know you don't, Angie. Yeah, but that's okay. I don't blame you. Some people don't like it. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Beck says you can change the name you want to be known as before you enter the room. I did not know that. Well, then I want to be known as Annie Banana. No, I'm just kidding. That's what I was called, Annie Banani.
And I'm going to have to go a little bit early. So thank you for having me. And it's nice
Okay.
seeing everybody.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll probably see you tomorrow.
All righty. Okay. Sounds good.
So
Yep.
everybody have a great rest of your day. And thanks, Ann. And I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, yeah. Try to join us if you can. And I guess, yeah, I'm ready for that. Ah, yes. The Lego Queen. Yep. Uh-huh. I got my Legos. Yeah. Or the gamer. Or Devin now is, constantly refers to me in Tito's. But that's all in good fun. But, so I guess I'm going to go too because I'm really kind of. I want to set up my my computer and see whether I can play a little bit. My son and I, my oldest son and I, are playing an older online game called Neverwinter that came out in 2013. So it's 10 years old. So that's very, very old for a game. And it's kind of based on its Dungeons and Dragons. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons, but my son has. And he said, yeah, it's kind of, but you have monsters and you go fight them. And we play together. We play as a team. And it's free. We were playing World of Warcraft until we kind of finished it. And that was very expensive, but Neverwinter is free. So that's what we've been playing recently. So I'm going to go play. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. And I'm looking forward to that, Beck. That was a good suggestion. It'll be fun. So if you can't be good, be careful. And thank you, folks, for being here. I appreciate you. Bye.